Hello my awesome crew. Welcome back to the channel. This is Arya and today I'm going to show you exactly how I make my notes for JEE 2026 while preparing completely online. Okay, real talk. Online JEE prep is different. You blink once and the teacher's on a whole new concept. So how do you take notes while the lecture is happening without missing out or getting overwhelmed? Well, I have been doing it every single day and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I manage my notes for physics, chemistry and maths in a way that actually works. Stick around, this is the part no one tells you about online prep. So here's how I have set things up. I use 3 main notebooks, one each for physics, chemistry and maths. These are my clean theory notes, my revision gold. Then I have got 3 homework notebooks, again for PCM. This is where I solve questions, do DPPs and the homework questions and everything practice related. Keeping them separate helps me stay organized, no mixing of rough work with theory, and when I sit to revise later, I know exactly where to look. Now the most important part, I write my notes during the lecture itself. It keeps me focused and helps me understand better in real time. But yes, sometimes I do miss out on some things. So what do I do? For the time being, I leave some space over there. After the lecture ends, I revisit those parts either by recalling or just replaying the segment of that lecture and I fill the spaces. This way, I don't break the flow of the lecture during the class and still make sure my notes are complete and clear. So why this method of writing during the lecture works? First of all, you stay active during class. When you're writing, your brain is more active. Your brain processes concepts better while writing as well. And you build your own version of the lecture, adding some pointers in your own language to understand those concepts. And it also saves your revision time later. My notes are simple but structured. I use color pens for formulas and those small important tips or some important questions the teacher gives. Here are few things I always do. First of all, I leave margins for doubts and extra points. Sometimes while reading or revisiting my notes, I get some points that I need to add there in my own language, which helps me revise during the exams. Second is I write clear headings for every new topic so that it makes reading easier. Add solved examples right after the concept, which will make your concept crystal clear. And fourthly, highlight shortcuts or key points or formulas in a different color or make them or put them in a box. This way, when I look back weeks later, my notes still make sense without me having to decode anything. Online prep can get overwhelming. It's easy to become passive, just sitting and watching lectures. But writing during class forces your brain to stay active. You're not just listening but processing. And having a clean, reliable set of notes that you build yourself, that gives you a huge advantage during revision and tests. It brings structure into the chaos of online prep. And guys, remember, some days your notes will look like art, other days they look like chaos. But both are proof that you're showing up. And in the JEE game, showing up every day, that's your real superpower. And your handwriting might sometimes cry, your pen might run dry. But your goals? Oh, they are getting closer with every line you write. And that's my complete note-making system while preparing online for JEE 2026. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Writing during lectures, keeping things organized and having a clear plan for notes and practice is these small habits and systems that build momentum over time. If this video gave you even one useful idea, one small shift in how you approach your notes, it's a win for me. And if you think someone else in your circle might find this helpful, feel free to share it with them. We are all in this prep journey together and helping each other out is how we grow. Also, if you want a subject-wise breakdown of how I make notes, specifically like PCM, like what I write, how I highlight, what I skip, what I focus on, just let me know in the comments below. I'll be sharing more videos regarding my prep, my journey and everything. So if you're into that, keep an eye out. On that note, that's a wrap. Stay curious, stay unstoppable. See you in the next one. Bye guys.